We are at volume 5, page 17, number 9. Says Rabbi Ovadia, is consuming a marriage with a virgin considered a pasik reshe or davar she'eno mitkaven. So in the morning, we start saying about Shmuel. Shmuel Rabotai, page 17 of Rabbi Ovadia Yosef, not of the pamphlet.
What's the pamphlet?
The pamphlet is up to you. I don't have pages. Oh, I have 12. Page 12 on the pamphlet. Bechor, remember in the morning we spoke about a very talented person named Shmuel.
Yes.
Shmuel knew all the stars in Shamayim, how they move. He knew all the stars in Shamayim, the way they go, like he knew all the streets in his city. Gemara records how wise Shmuel was, unbelievable.
Right.
No? Shmuel and the generation with Rav and Shmuel, generation of Amoraim, Nitanaim daje, Amoraim. We're talking about 1600 years ago. You know Bechor's Bovo is 100 years old. He's 16 Bovos, Shmuel days, not so many years ago.
Maybe 18.
Yeah. So, and that was the generation of Shmuel. He was so knowledgeable person in many fields, in health, in Torah, in stars, astrology, all these things was unbelievable. Gemara says that he knew the Shamayim, all the ways, like he knew the ways of the city. People today, the ways of the city don't know. Forget about the ways of the Shamayim. That's how wise he was.
How he knows?
Not only that, Bechor, he also knew how to be with his wife when she was virgin, come in and out, and keep her virgin.
Mami sode.
Now Gemara says. Mami, show us view. I just explained everything. Mechila, I didn't see the water behind. I don't have eyes behind the computer. They have to make it soon, you know. Now, Bechor, listen to this. Question: if so, says Rav Ovadia, what is the reason man is not supposed to be with his wife for the first time on Shabbat? Not supposed to. It's allowed, but why there was any of a question? Because she's going to bleed. Says Rav Ovadia, when do we say pasik reshe guarantee to happen? Only when it's 100% going to happen. If there is a chance of 1 out of 1,000 that it will not happen, Eitan, it's not a pasik reshe. It's allowed. Let's say you ask your wife, Jonah, did you turn off the light in the refrigerator? She says, oh, hold on a second. Oh, maybe I did. But most likely I didn't. Can you take the chance and open the refrigerator?
Yes.
LED light.
Yes.
Huh? The kitchen light is turned off.
No.
There is a big chance, most likely chance,
Most likely chance will allow.
that it's on.
On, yeah.
What?
There is a very small chance that it's off. Can you open the refrigerator door on Shabbat? Maybe the light is going to go on.
Yes.
You sure?
Says Rav Ovadia, do you know what pasik reshe means? There's 2 levels of actions. One, whenever you're doing it actively, you're going to the button and you're turning it. Another one is whenever you're doing one thing, it's going to lead to another thing. That's concept called pasik reshe. It's going to lead to another thing automatically right now. Right now. But this right now, it's going to happen for sure right now. What happens when it's not so sure, Bechor? When it's most likely will happen, but not for sure gonna happen. What is that called? Davar she'eno mitkaven. An action that was done, but I did not intend for that action. As we spoke about in the morning, Bechor has a beautiful beard. If he wants to put his hand in the beard, every time he put his hand in the beard, 1 hair falls. Like Baba Sali, he gives the people for bracha. Every time he put his hand in the beard, 1 hair falls. One time he put his hand, clean, Ibi, didn't go. Out of 1,000 times that he put his hand in his beard, the hair fell.
Right.
One time it didn't fall.
Right.
Can he continue putting his hand in the beard? Or not?
Yes.
There's a 99% chance you're going to rip the hair on Shabbat.
Still
Как тот зашел и вышел и ничего не порвал.
Says Rabbi, you know what pasik reshe means? You take off the chicken's head, you cut it off. You want to say, Rabbi, I don't want to kill the chicken. I want the baby to play with the head of it.
You exactly.
Is there a 1 in a million chance that this chicken will remain alive
No.
with a detached head
No.
for a long term? No. So that's pasik reshe. When it's 100% gonna happen, pasik reshe. When it's most likely will happen, but not 100%, it's not a pasik reshe. So says Ravadi, now we have reason number 4 why a man is allowed to be with his female for the first time, even though she's virgin, even though there is most likely that she will bleed. Because maybe you will have the mazal to go in and out like Shmuel had that power. How do you know?
Today, many people have mazal.
Because
Going inside and outside, nothing happens.
somebody else already came in inside and outside. We're talking about clean title, Habibi, 0 mileage.
So Shmuel,
Представляете, какую он практику как проходил?
Это практика, это Бахови Shabbat практика, Бахов. This is very clean people.
There's clean people with wisdom.
Number 11, is it allowed to place
Ему жена такая попалась.
white bandage on blood? White bandage on blood. On Shabbat, you allowed or no, Bechor?
Rabbi, why is Torah
No,
emphasize
we did number 10, sorry.
Rabbi, why
Do we?
שהכל.
ברשות מוריי ורבותיי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Rabbi, why is Torah emphasize that he came inside and go outside? There's nothing happened.
To tell you how
Only one wife
wise,
is supposed
how
to have one
wise
wife.
this person was, that he was so talented in so many fields. Gemara says anytime Shmuel argues with Rav, if it's a monetary question, halacha is like Shmuel. Shmuel says if this and this law are regarding monetary, we go with Shmuel. If it's a law of mutar asur asur mutar, we go with Rav. I put myself a reminder. How do you remember that anytime Rav argues with Shmuel regarding money questions, halacha will be like Shmuel? Shmuel starts with Shin, finishes with Lamed. Shekel starts with Shin, finishes with Lamed. So you remember
How many
that
wives he has?
Shmuel is has to do with the shekel, with the pool.
שמואל הנביא?
No, Shmuel generation of Rav, 1600 years ago.
אוקיי.
Shmuel Hanavi lived Bechor, you know when? When did Shmuel live?
1,000 years.
Who remembers? No, Habibi. You're already sitting 2,000 years in Galut.
500,
דוד המלך.
400 years after we left.
1,000 years before that was, before he went to Galut, was David HaMelech. 1,000 years before he went to Galut, right now the Galut. 1,000 years before that was David HaMelech. Who anointed David HaMelech to become a king? Shmuel HaNavi. So how many years ago was Shmuel HaNavi, Bochor? 3,000 years ago. Shmuel HaNavi.
Shmuel his son?
Huh?
Shmuel was his son?
Who, David's son?
Yeah.
No. You're getting confused. Shmuel was Hannah's sons.
Yes.
Попросила.
She asked Hashem, I want a man, Zera Anashim, seed that is going to anoint 2 big people. Who did Shmuel HaNavi anoint? Her prayer was accepted or no? Yeah.
Yes.
Who did he anoint? 2 first kings of the Jewish people. Shaul HaMelech and David HaMelech. That's the Shmuel that we're talking about. That's the bracha HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave to Hannah because she never gave up hope on prayer. She was 129 years old, says the Malbim, when she's asking Hashem, you're going to make me pregnant. Isha with a whole list of things.
129.
129. Moshe Takov is here, Bechor.
תפילין בבחור?
Yeah, little bit
תפילין
on
נזרע
She's got to
He's not good.
точно стоит там, большой.
touch the stage.
Rabbi,
No?
Torah emphasizing how many wives he has?
Oh, Samuel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how we can say he
Didn't
coming
he
inside
have two?
going? He must have like 4 wives. So over here we can.
How
say
do you know that?
Well, one wife can be also not.
No, they were all clean. It's not dirty wives. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about dirty wives. Who said dirty wives? So Rivka Imenu, she is not dirty.
You're saying это mukat etz. Maybe something went inside.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If he has one wife, so you cannot say that.
So, number 10. Yalla, boys, let's go. 10 commandments. Number 10. Do we say that sheriato zeuki buzo? Soaking it is like laundering. in a case of a clean garment. You remember on Shabbat, you're not allowed to laundry. Laundry has 3 steps. Step number 1, taking the cloth, putting it in the water, doing nothing. I just put it in the water. Can I do that on Shabbat or no? No. What is that concept called? Shriato, zeu kibuso. If you're soaking it, it's like you laundry it.
Squeeze, no?
Huh? Second step is you have a detergent. You're putting detergent, some soap. Third, is squeezing.
Writing is just the whole garment or even a little bit?
Even a little bit.
How about drying?
That's why, Hakamatato, when Chas v'Shalom, somebody eats something on Shabbat and book, it fell on your clothes, you're not allowed to take vodka, not allowed to take some salt, not allowed to take some, how do you call it? How do you call this? Pentako, yes.
Tied pen.
Tie pentako. Napkin, чтобы высосал. Да.
Сухой напkin.
But to take a liquid and stuff like that, Rabbi, Yapchika, come to Yapchika. Can you take Yapchika, go on Shabbat? Yapchika, come to Malinki.
What about Clorox? You
Can I turn on fire on Shabbat? Say, Rabbi, it's only small fire.
Rabbi, Clorox.
Asuk. That's no Clorox, no salt.
Clorox you cannot allow. You just put in. That's it.
Asuk, John Bazan,
You're not doing
Asuk. Detergent you're just putting. You're not rubbing, doing nothing. Just putting it inside. Asuk. It's Isur Deoraita.
Wow.
That's how serious it is. Now, question is, what if the garment is already clean? Does this law still applies? Can I take a clean garment and put it in water on Shabbat? No squeezing, no detergent, ni soap, ni
Looks
chivo.
like you doing it.
What?
Is it looks like or am I doing it?
You're doing.
Looks like.
No, you're doing. What
So
are
I have news for you, Bechot.
you doing? What do you mean?
You're doing what?
Am I doing laundry or no?
Конечно.
So I have news for
Put
you.
it in the water?
It is allowed for a woman to moisten a garment. Now, some ladies, Rabotai, unfortunately, have a problem in their area, and they need to take the cloth when they go around. It's very dry and scratches. So she's asking Rabbi John, can I take the Bdika cloth and wet it with some water and then go inside and check?
On Shabbat.
Ah, on Shabbat.
Shabbat, she has to do Bdika,
Like a baby wipe, no?
like a baby wipe.
Bouncy.
But she doesn't do the baby wipe. She has to do it with a Bdika cloth. Now the Bdika cloth is dry, and her private area is dry. It's ocean balit. Sometimes it's not very healthy over there. So can she get it wet? Oh no.
Yes.
She's gonna squeeze it, no?
Why not?
What about soaking the garment?
But it's not soaking
You
garment.
intention not soaking Gordon, you intention.
They're not doing laundry.
So what?
the same-
My intention is not to soak it. It happens.
It's the
Pasik
same
reshe
concept.
deoraita.
You're sleeping with
But
her
you're not
like a
washing it.
virgin.
You're not washing it.
Pasik reshe deoraita, Rabbi. Every time he says not my intention. Who cares? Not my intention. It's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah, but if you
Well,
put
if
also
you allow
Windex on the
what?
table, you put
You
right
can
wipe
use
it.
this, you put in
No,
the
no,
garbage.
hold on.
So what? You're allowed to wash clothes. Rabbi, I want to wash this clothes, then put it in the garbage. Can I wash
It's
it on
the same
Shabbat?
concept, Rabbi.
for her.
If she allowed to check her for the mitzvah of the
That's not the
Shabbat,
reason we allow it.
On Shabbat, you're allowed to
The reason
put
we allowed
Windex,
it is-
Windex and then wipe it with dry.
Hold on. What's the reason we allow the check? We said because there is a chance that you will not find any blood. So it's a safek. Pasik reshe. And even gonna say she will find. It's staining it. It's not making it clean. But here you're taking the garment, you're soaking it in water. You're not making it dirty. You're making it clean.
For
mitzvah.
That's not the reason. Says Avadia, the concept of soaking it counts like laundry it only applies to dirty garment.
How is that considered?
But this
Clean
garment,
garment doesn't.
it's
fly.
already laundry. It's already clean. What are you gonna clean? Something that is already clean.
This way you allowed to take clean garment and put to the water?
Nachon? That's why Rabbi Bar Yosef said, one rabbi said, you're not allowed to go into the swim pool on Shabbat. Pool, yes?
Yeah.
So it's not allowed to.
Why?
Why?
Why? You're not gonna go over there naked like you did in Brit Milah, you know? You're gonna have to go with clothes. These clothes are going inside the water. What do you say, Rabbi? It's not my kavanah to make laundry to the clothes. My kavanah is to enjoy the pool.
Чистые вещи одели, пошли.
So said Ravadi, I'm sorry. the pool is going to make your garment wet, your garment is clean. It's a bathing suit. If the bathing suit is clean, the laws of laundry does not apply to the. Therefore, he said that's not be the reason. The reason could be because of squeeze, but that has to be only polyester, not cotton. Sometimes the bathing suit is polyester, but the thing that they tie, the string, it's cotton.
Most of the time it's polyester, not sometimes.
The string.
This cannot be cotton.
No, I'm saying the string.
String, yes.
It's cotton many times.
The short itself.
So that string, Bechor, could be a problem. Not could be, it is a problem.
You get Velcro.
So get something that has no cotton, no three stitches of cotton, no string of cotton, nothing. 100% polyester. Then you have no problem squeezing. Because you're not going to go squeeze it intentionally regardless.
Just take it out, stand outside and it dry.
No, Aboisa, you don't understand. There is another concept of you might squeeze it. Can I take something that it is drenched, pick it up on Shabbat or no? Well, I pick it up, what am I doing? I'm squeezing it. Just the picking up, I'm already squeezing. Просто поднять его так, I have to press it in order to pick it up. Otherwise, it's not going to get up. It's heavy, it's wet, it's soaked with water. So in order for me to pick up that heavy thing, I have to press. That press, I'm going to squeeze. But if it is polyester, laws of squeezing doesn't apply. It's like your Shabbat sponge. What is Shabbat sponge allowed?
Polyester.
Because it's polyester.
Шнур, что он, это что, хлопок? 100%.
It could be chlop, could be.
When you wanna,
Yeah, so check.
Could be what you're gonna do for could be. It's the same way.
No, it's most, many times it is. The thing is cotton, many times.
when you put spray Windex on the table to clean it, and then with the bounty you're, let's say, cleaning the table, so it gets soft. Because of this is allowed.
Is bounty launderable? People do laundry to bounty? You understand?
That's only on something that you use, reuse. This
Very good. Now you got it. בכור פמידים. ראש הבכור. זה הג'ורו ווידס, בלי עין הרע, כל הכבוד. סטאדינג תורה כנגד כולם.
Наш багаж на рисоде пулюєш мурда.
But it's not considered as a, if you cooking food, batel bashishim. This short, all short, is short. This batel bashishim. This thing.
What? Your bulbul batel ב-60?
How come rich over you? But that's what just пришел сюда такие.
תגיד No, it's not batel ב-60. We don't say. Yeah, we don't say.
Batel bashishim?
No.
Why not?
The concept of batel ב-60.
Потому что он маленький.
No, listen. The concept of batel ב-60, nullified by 60. It's, if I have right now, let's say, a piece of pig, right? It fell into my food, osvo, box, manti, doesn't matter what. And I say, Rabbi, I can eat that pig because I have 60 times it. The 60 times allows the other things, doesn't allow this thing. So the cotton itself goes inside the water. This thing itself is already got problem. You're soaking it inside the water. And there will be a chance, chas v'shalom, you might squeeze it. That's why no cotton involved. Only polyester involved. Before Famidim. But Rav Yosef says there's other reasons you have to worry about. You have to have a thing around,
Fence around the pool.
fence of the water, rim around. Most pools have it, but you just have to know. I don't know how you say rim for him. Tell him how to say rim.
Fence around the pool.
Yeah. Because it has to be like a kli. Cannot be like an open at the sea. Всех новые всех.
Чего, не выходила вода оттуда?
Да.
Почему?
Otherwise it looks like sea. Not allowed to swim on the sea. You need to have a border.
Вы не можете на Ocean идти купаться шаббат?
Yeah, not allowed. Халел Shabbat. Chazal said not allowed to. You're only allowed to dip or stand, but you're not allowed to swim. Inside the beach on Shabbat, asur to swim.
А в бассейн можно?
It's a Gzeral Chazal. Yeah.
А в бассейне?
Basen, if he has rim around. That's why you need to have a rim. That this is not open. The sea has no rim. Sea is open. This is not a sea. This is closed. That's why it's allowed.
Holland,
But then you also have to worry about not bitul Torah bechor. Sometimes people will spend the whole Shabbat in the pool. That's asur.
Rabbi, if your kids jumping inside them,
Okay, what can you do?
It's not the issue.
If they dressed up properly, means to say polyester things.
Yeah.
Men and women are together. You have to be careful with these sorts of things. This is isur d'oraita.
So on the beach, you're not allowed to swim.
Not allowed to swim. You're allowed to walk. You're allowed to wet yourself, and not allowed to swim in the beach. It's 100% asur. This according to all opinions. Fardi, Ashkenazi, Bukhari, Gruzini, whoever you want.
If you're staying on
And
the
separate
back,
beach, you're allowed to stand over there. You're not allowed
staying
to
on
go
your
to
back,
mixed
not
beach.
swimming, just lay down on your back. That's it. Like,
Floating? Floating?
Yeah.
I don't know about floating.
it's also considered as a swim, but
Yeah, you consider it a swim.
Probably, I don't know.
Короче,
I
зашел
told you,
выше.
yeah, зачем
I don't know. I didn't say no. I said I don't know.
I was nice.
Floating, I don't know. But swimming, asur. Okay, very good. Next. If so, and it is permissible for women to moisten. So now this lady says, Rabbi, мне больно. I want to make that thing wet in order to check myself. Can I make it wet before I go in or no? What about the laws of laundry?
It's
Doesn't
not
apply
long,
because it's clean.
Oh, clean, скажите.
Clean.
Very good.
How about squeezing?
To something that is clean, there is no problem of laundry. It is permissible to place a white bandage on the bandage. And it is permissible for women to moisten a garment, maybe a cloth, not a garment, right?
Cloth, yeah.
Cloth.
А если это пять хлопок тоже, что она может...
With this apostrophe or without?
Что проверить?
А?
Rabbi?
I don't know.
Если
Let me write it, I'll forget it потом. Сейчас,
You
секунду.
have to listen and write it.
Cloth. Я не могу так. A cloth. Cloth with the apostrophe?
Cloth.
Cloth. Not a?
Or cloth.
With a cloth. Yeah, okay. Yeah? What's your
Rabbi,
question, Hagar?
if woman should check it herself, right? On Shabbat we said it's allowed. If this thing is хлопок...
Allowed. That's the chidush.
Okay, so it is allowed. Why is this not allowed?
Because this thing, you're not squeezing. This thing, there's no point for it to squeeze. You just throw it out, garbage. Come on. This thing, what's his
What do you
name?
mean you're not
The
squeezing?
cotton thing.
If you said you're picking up, you're squeezing. So she's checking out, also squeezing inside.
Oh, so you cannot make it so wet to a point that it's going to be squeezing when you pick it up. And also leave one corner that you'll be able to maneuver without squeezing it.
Does not make sense now. Right?
What can we do? As we do not say that soaking it is like laundry, in the case of a clean garment.
Soaking
Rabbi,
also
Rabbi
has
said it's
a
allowed to hold
a
хлопок
definition,
and check
no?
herself.
Huh?
saying soaking has an amount that would be considered a very big problem. It's not like any kind of squeezing.
Another reason why it's allowed, because the amount of water that she's going to have there is very, very little. If you remember baby wipe, Bechor, can you use baby wipe on Shabbat?
Yes.
Yeah? If you're not going to squeeze it, you're going to wipe. Yeah, it's not soaked wet. I told you the one that I like is from Costco. It doesn't doesn't have a lot of water, doesn't have no water.
Он жесткий, он делает это.
Disposable.
Yeah, you don't like it?
Знаете,
Okay. So-
The flushable.
Oh, it's flushable also?
The same.
I didn't flush it, I don't know.
Even flushable, it's different. There's flushable and non-flushable.
Oh, yeah? So,
The same thing with the short. Short, you're coming outside with the sun, you get dry. That's it.
you're right, you're right. If he's not going to squeeze, you're right. But there's a chance it's going to squeeze.
So because of chance, you're not allowed. Over
Exactly.
here, you're allowed.
Exactly.
Over here with the pet is allowed.
No, Jonam, the amount of water you have in that cotton string is a
Doesn't
lot.
matter.
It matters. That's exactly what we say. It matters.
Didn't you say
If it's up to 2 ml, some say 3 ml,
What is that?
it's already a problem. Less than that, it's
In the
okay.
cup, 2 ml?
2
If you
ml.
squeeze it and it comes to 2 ml.
Right.
Yeah, no drop.
It's not a lot. Gemara says to the point that you can wash a small finger. How much water is considered to be squeezing? To the point you can wash a small finger.
What do you mean wash? Cover, you mean
No,
soak
no.
it?
If you have like dirt over here, how much water, minimum water you would need to wash it?
That's very little.
That's the amount. And they say about 2-3 ml, no more than that. More than that's already the oraita asur squeezing. Mechalel Shabbat like smoking cigarette, no difference.
Wow.
You guys don't understand. Shabbat has so many details. Mo bano mash omer Shabbat, bano mash. If a person doesn't learn the laws of Shabbat, chances that he's breaking Shabbat is very much. Not knowing. not knowing. I told you last Shabbat before, my wife took out from the two Shabbat. I didn't tell you. It was in the morning. I told them. My wife took out kol rohan on the plate, on the langri, and she put me potatoes. She put for me chicken. I said, I don't want the potatoes. I want the sweet potatoes. She right now allowed to take out the potatoes and put the sweet potatoes on Shabbat or no?
On the same plate?
Yeah.
Same plate. She take out the potatoes back to from my plate to the langri, center plate. She's gonna throw back the potatoes. He already has other things over there.
So she can put herself.
And then take the sweet potatoes. Can she do that or no?
Unless she does also with the rice.
Huh?
With the rice.
Oh, you see, Rabotai, you have to learn Halachot Borer.
No, this is bored.
Why she can put
What did
to
we
me,
learn?
I like potato,
What
she
is
can put
mixture
to me.
means? Mixture doesn't mean when it's all balagan. Mixture means if it's in one box or in one container or in one plate. It's considered to be mixed.
So what'd you do?
So I told her, could be borer. Oh, she said, I know. So what did she do? She pushed everything back into the not specific one in or out, everything back to the langri, and then she took with everything back. Then she took the sweet potatoes that she wanted, that I wanted, and the chicken meat, whatever there was over there. Easy, boom, borer d'oraita, Hashem yerachim on us. Breaking Shabbat like smoking a cigarette, no difference.
But that was during meal, Rabbeinu.
During the meal.
But
Can
you
you
said
separate the
hamotzi.
bad out of the good during the meal?
Hamotzi, during we eat.
Yoni
we eat.
Chalvesh, during the meal only allows you the time frame, but doesn't allow you to separate the bad out of the good. You always need to separate the good out of the bad, not the other way around. Learned it.
So if you don't
Easy,
want-
just like that, Chalel Shabbat. Then, I told you this story. Then, she bought new samavar. The old samavar made in China, worth China. Broke. We bought it not too long ago. Hi, what can you do? Tikkun, kaparat avonot. Instead of somebody else, chas v'shalom, losing health, you spend money on this thing and your health stays healthy. Baruch Hashem. Now, she bought it on Friday, it came. Big box.
No mikvah.
No mikveh. Can you use it? Bechol?
Yes.
Shabbat, she wants to use it.
Yes, of course you can use it.
Because you can sell it to the goy or rent
Goy,
it.
No, you have to.
No, say rent. You said the first thing right. Give it to a goy. Don't sell. Give it to a goy. Padarka.
То есть подарка, а потом надо забрать.
Надо забрать.
Borrow.
Borrow it back. He's the owner. You're just borrowing it from him. Remember the shalom?
Да, да, да.
So we have a neighbor goy. She had to give it. So,
Здрасте, это вам подарок.
Right.
Можно я поюзаю?
you're right. That's it. Very good.
But it confuses
Yeah.
them, Rabbi, no?
Huh?
It confuses them.
Вот
Who, the
скажи,
goyim? They know. Jewish people are confused. It's fine with them.
чистый еврей.
Да, и забрали непонятно.
Now, what if the goy, Bechor, is not home? У меня с левой стороны goy, с правой стороны еврей. The left stороны goy is not home. What should she do Friday right now? She has to use it for Shabbat. Can she use it or no?
Я
Yes.
скажу, к соседу еврею зайду, скажу, you make
No,
me
but you
Shabbat
can use. We
Mubarak.
said the samovar not supposed to go to the mikveh because of plug-in.
Very good. We said something that is plugged in. Mikar adin, you don't have to give it to a goy. Better. Very good. Now, in the dining room, they left the box, the collar, the kalkar, foam. Такое, foam, yes? Foam it's called? Styrofoam. Белый такой есть, который comes in the box.
Pinoplast.
А, хай.
Now it's laying around in the house.
That's muktzah.
She wants to take it. Уже Shabbat came, over Friday night. She wants to take it outside to the garbage.
Два
Put the
человека
box
отнесли,
together,
всё.
no?
But
Is
no.
she allowed or no?
Put the box together. Put the box together.
I don't know. Maybe the box was already outside. I saw them taking the styrofoam.
Yeah,
That's
we said it's
muktzah.
allowed.
I said, Bechor.
It was allowed.
What happened to muktzeh?
It's not muktzeh because of this one
Вы
part of
туда
the
кусочек
thing.
хлеб поставьте и все.
Is it obligated?
Но
They were about to pick up the styrofoam. Are they allowed to pick it up, or what about muktzeh?
pick it up from where?
From the floor.
Styrofoam is not muktzeh.
Шинуй.
She wants to pick it up from my house, from the house, and put it outside.
Шинуй.
No, I said it's allowed. This styrofoam was something. It's not the part of the muktzeh.
How come?
Why not?
Because the box the muktzeh.
No, the back tongue says better. You're saying.
Styrofoam, something that's useful.
We said that styrofoam. What was it used before Shabbat? For what?
For the back, for the hold on to the
To protect
the
from not breaking in the delivery. It will protect it.
Right.
So he had a kosher usage.
Yes.
Good. What is that called? Kli shemelachto leheter. It's a item that we use for a allowed thing during the week.
That's before.
Is kli shemelachto leheter. It's muktzeh?
No.
No.
For the
So do I need to say because I need the space, or even if I don't need the space?
No,
Even if I don't need the space.
you're allowed.
It's like a plate. I'm allowed to move a plate on Shabbat?
Yes.
Only if I need the space?
No.
No, I'm allowed to move it regularly. This we learn in volume 3, Bechor. Pa'esaton Moshe. Has.
I read so much information.
Jonam
I
Bazan
did.
Bobo. Jonam Bazan Bobo. Jonam, why you remember all the information about your job?
Which job?
Huh? With the job that you work?
Don't know at all.
You don't know at
So,
all.
да,
No?
можно спросить, что там вот это творится.
Yes, Zohar.
Rabbi,
Yeah.
so what we said, if there's a chance that she forgot turn off the light in the refrigerator, it's allowed
Spoke
to
about
open
this,
it.
yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, because there is a chance not going to turn on. You don't know for
So
sure.
it's allowed. And
LED one.
And also the second way, you
LED
can
one.
open with two hands. Even though, for sure, you know that this, you can do, you have
בסדר.
Pasik Rashi and all
בסדר.
this
No,
stuff.
בעסק ישב ושינוי, you want to say. בסדר.
No, Shalom is просто туда-сюда ходит, у меня в голове там, или сиди, или ходи.
Okay. Very good.
Ну, кого ищет он?
Very good. Next. One more halakha and we're going to go to the Zohar. Today you behave good, you deserve Zohar. Bring the Zohar. Don't tell me.
Rabbi Zohar was делал вот книжка.
Я знаю, закончим это.
Осторожно, не вылейте воду.
Our guys didn't understand.
Moisten the cloth. And say that.
Мозгина 18.
Really mind.
Форум без пилоги.
Say that Shriyato Zo Kibuso. Soaking it is like laundry it in the case of a clean cloth. Okay. It is allowed to place a white bandage over blood because when designated for this purpose, bandage by default counts as designated for medical purpose that involves blood. The restriction of coloring tzovea on Shabbat are thus not applicable.
Doesn't apply.
And the last one, it is allowed to clean a knife to prevent rusting, which could cause danger of contamination, whether with a white or red cloth.
Rabbi, I have also one question after that.
Garment.
That's it. We finished page
put
17. We're going to page Be'ezrat Hashem 23. The next class, Be'eli Neder. Now we're going to go to the Zohar. Huh?
What do you read over there?
What?
What do you read over there? Explain.
I didn't get it? Oh, sorry. So we said
Yeah, pinpoint.
you're allowed to
Bandage.
put bandage on Shabbat on blood because that bandage is designated for medical purpose. Something that is designated for medical purpose has another reason to allow it. Means what's better, to take tissue and put it, or to take a cloth of gauze? How do you call it? Gauze? Gauze pad. Gauze pad. Or
Yeah,
put it
gauze.
like which one is better?
Bandage.
Gauze pad.
The guy's bed. But what about
It's designated for that.
bed in the
It's
wholesale?
still both kosher.
Tissue on the table,
No, not the
tissue
tissue.
box, or bandage.
Goose, yeah.
Gauze. What's better? Bandage gauze because designated for that.
Right.
And then the last halakha is you're allowed to clean your knife, not to get rusted. If the knife stays like this wet, back in the day, especially metal was very rusting. So there was allowed to clean it because if you're not going to clean it, you're going to get rust, and rust, chas v'shalom, can cause contamination. Bacteria, chas v'shalom. Got it?
One more question and to finish. Rabbi, one question. If
Okay.
you're coming to the shul and start raining those days, you're going home. Now it's strong raining.
Yeah.
And your pants or your suit got dirty from the Amir and all this stuff. You allowed? I mean, is you allowed to clean this one?
No. It's a good question. Not
And how are you
allowed.
gonna come to the shul? Only this suit you have.
Don't come to shul.
What are you gonna do? Stay home?
Yeah.
Pray home?
Yeah.
You start.
It's better pray home to not come into the shul.
Yeah.
You start walking, it's fine. It starts raining all of a sudden.
No, he's talking after it rained, he came home, he wants to clean because the rain was
Not
dirty.
clean. You're taking this one and doing
Yeah,
like
so dovaita.
That's borer.
Doing like this is squeezing.
Squeezing or borer?
No, over, squeezing. You're squeezing the water out of the garment. Squeezing the water out of the garment like this or like this, it's Isur from the
Not the water,
Torah.
Rabbi, not the water. You walk, it's already been dry. It's already, but all the what is sand on your pants.
There's no problem. If it dried, no problem.
It's half dry. It's not the
No,
when you're gonna do this,
you change the terms every time.
Okay,
It's dry or
It's not gonna
wet.
be 100% dry. It's gonna be half dry.
When you go like this, the water is gonna come out from it or no? That's the question. If the water is gonna come out,
Little bit water,
little bit, is
Asur.
Sudoraita. Yeah, soup.
If this is dry, so the sand you can.
Send you allowed to. Okay? Yalla, Zohar, David, it's
Давай, Давид.